Hi everyone, this is Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live Tag Team Season 1, April 22nd. And there's something big about tonight that is a little different than every other night. This is the finale. This is the last regular season match. We've been going this for over a month and a half. Matches, battles, tag team, blood, sweat, tears, all of the above, only to come down to right now. We got some big matches lined up for tonight. We got Chuck and Cheryl and Hippo and Bilal. One team is going to walk away with their first win of the season. So that's a big springboard to get ready for next season. We also have a match with some playoff implications. Julie, Jay, and Nixie versus Football Master and Mist. Both are on the outside looking in. But if one of the teams gets a huge win, it could shake up the standings. They will need a win in order to have a shot. But we also have the sample tournament bracket set up, so at the end of tonight I will be able to show you guys a little bit of what we got lined up. I am going to make a couple more announcements, just some incentive for some people to show up for the matches. Even if you don't get into the tournament, I'm going to do some things next week to have all the teams show up. We'll do some giveaways, some prizes, just to kind of keep it fresh, keep it a lot of fun. And I do want to, we're going to do our last jungle bundle tonight. Last week was the biggest bundle. This one is bigger than last week. It is chock full of brand new items, threads that you're not going to get after tonight. So some of you guys that are close on ATT, you'll see that in a minute. But before we get into all that, you guys do know that Friday is it's the finale of Jigsaw Jungle. We're going to finish Jigsaw Jungle Friday, and then Saturday is our level up event. So really looking forward to what's going on. Got a lot of surprises, a lot of shocks for you guys. And you guys want to see a little sneak peek of something I've been working on for all of you guys behind the scenes? Something that is going to, I can only show you a couple. I can't show you like the whole, all the behind the scenes stuff. But if you guys want to see something of our creation, our game, the direction it's going, then I'm just going to show you a little sneak peek right now of the Book of Battle. So the Book of Battle, these are a couple pages that you're going to be able to check out. There's going to be a digital copy. There's also going to be a hard copy that is going to be a hardback book. This is going to be part one of the Book of Battle. It's going to have the items. It's going to have some lore, some gameplay, some strategy for all of you guys. But I want to show you just a couple of the items up there. This is the Book of Bombs. This is a snapshot of the Book of Bionics. So it tells you what all the threads are for, all the pieces. So hopefully you guys will like that once it's done. But it's a little bit over halfway done, so I would imagine next couple weeks you'll be able to get the full introductory copy digitally of the Book of Battle. So that's a little bit of behind the scenes. That's a little bit of what's going on. Oh, you didn't see that one. You didn't see the Book of Threads. So here are the standings. So this is exactly where we are minute to date. You can see B-Dub and Unforeseen comfortably in that number one spot. Nothing's going to happen tonight that's going to change that up. The matches from the other night really had strong impact. And you can see Group A, strength of schedule. There's just a lot of tough matches they've had in there. Group B, a couple teams are going to make it, but I'm going to talk about that tonight. As I said, tonight's pretty big match. Julie J. Heart of Nixie, Football Master, and Mist for overall points. Points are down a little bit in those categories, but with a big win, anything could happen. We got Chuck and Cheryl, we got Hippo and Bilal, Football Master and Mist, and Bones and Valar. And as I mentioned, we're going to do our final Jungle Bundle for Jigsaw's Jungle. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what it is. Those of you that may have matches Monday or Friday night, this is going to be your last chance to replenish. Remember, there is no pack opening this weekend. So the next pack opening event we're going to do is going to be a week from this Saturday. So it's almost 2 weeks away before we do any packs. I know some people have messaged and said, how to get a hold of some items. Well, this is it. Here are the bundles. I'm going to put them up on the screen. I will let you guys know. We did something a little bit different tonight. So as usual, we're doing the bundles. Same price, same deal, but there's a little bit more to it. The green bundle, you can see, much, much better, and it's got a crazy good item at the end of that. So some players that are low on ATT, there's your wild card. The red, the gold, the pink, they're all $20, just like they always are. The green is 10. I did go up from 3 items to 4 items in the green bundle. So check this out. Many of you guys had mentioned for the green bundle, you wanted more double XP potions in a startup bundle. There you go. So green is going to be double XP, Res and Restore, Fury 4, and then a Bionic wild card. So if you're under the AT&T, or if you're trying to get that next level of ATT, there's one of your wild cards right there in the green. Now let's go to the red. Red is going to have a Bionic elbow thread. It's going to have 2 red glass grenades, brand new item we rolled out this weekend, 2 green giant grenades, 2 big red grenades, a Summon Sam, and 2 red graphenes. You'll need that red graphene for Friday night. You also need it for next week's tournament. Now let's talk a little bit about the gold bundle. The gold bundle, 2 brand new mustard bombs. This is a new item we rolled out. It's great for team play. It's also great to take down pets. Remember the mustard bombs? 2 of those would be able to take down a passive pet. 2 of the gold are grenades. Summon blue. I know there's a lot of players that love blue. So there's your blue added back into it. Speaking of blue, 2 blue graphene, 2 blue leech bombs, and 2 gold glass grenades. So brand new setup right there. Now let's go to the pink. The pink is all about just some blasting power. Check this out. You've got that Glam Bam grenades, AP4, 2 of those. Of course, you got 2 threads in this. I don't think we've ever put 2 threads in any bundle. So a couple of you guys are 1 or 2 threads short of going to ATT 12. I'm trying to do all I can to get the items out there. So you got Bionic Foot Thread, Bionic Shoulder Thread, the brand new Healing Grog that we rolled out. That is an upgraded potion. We also got 2 AP bombs. And then if you want the icing on the cake, for anybody that picks up all of these items, first of all, you get the 4 treasure maps. The treasure map competition is going on a couple more weeks until we get to Crimson Cove. That'll be a big event that we're going to announce. But all 4 bundles gets this. Another thread, a second Bionic wild card, and then the first ever, we did this over the weekend, a couple of you guys got this. This is the dual armor wild card. So that allows you to pick any item from any dual color. So it can be red, gold, chest. Now you got to wait till the items roll out. We've seen yellow, black. We've seen red, gold. We've seen blue, black. But this wild card will allow you to turn this in for any piece of armor out of those 7 pieces of armor and any color. So as stated, this is our biggest, most flamboyant, if you want to call it that, bundle pack that we have ever done. This is going to close out Jigsaw's Jungle bundle. And then Friday night, of course, we're going to close out Jigsaw's Jungle. So you got options right there. I'm going to turn it on for about 5 or 6 minutes. I'm going to answer your questions. You can just type in all. You can type in red. You can type in gold. You can type in green, pink. White is not a sell item. White is what you get when you get all the other ones. So Gemstone, picking up all of the above. Absolutely. So some of you guys might need a couple threads. Now let me give you a recap of what you get with all of them. There's 14 grenades total in all of these. There's 6 different bombs, 4 different threads, 2 wild cards, 1 any armor, 2 pets, and some graph tape. So that should give you an indication of what we got going on. Bones is picking up all 4. And Bones and Dimes, thank you for that recommendation also about the double XP and a couple of the items that players do need. So Deadly Dimes picking up all. I see you, Dimes. Dimes picking up all, and then red and green for the Football Master. And they are usable tonight, Football. And Football has a big match lined up. Trigger picking up all for her and Fly Rod. You got it, Trigger. I said, we'll go a couple more minutes. The match starts at 9:15. I'll answer any questions with the new items if you guys are curious about those. I told you Ray. Ray messaged me today. He goes, what are the bundles going to be like? I said, they're going to be pushing people to ATT 12. That's what they're going to be like. But I don't think he knew that I was going to throw in the extra dual armor wild card and the 2 wild cards as well. So certainly some of you guys after Friday are going to be ATT 12 as you go to Crimson Cove. So I see B-Dub picking up the Twisted Sisters. You got it, Bonnie. All for B-Dub, all for Amanda. I see Gemstone picking up 2 bundles. So it'll be one for the Mod Muse. So appreciate that, Gemstone. And there's some interesting matchups for the tournament. Tonight, at the end of the matches, I am going to show you which night you're playing and who you're matched up against. So Gemstone picking up all for Mod Muse. I see Ocean Man in the house. Got you, Ocean Man. Gina Crockett says, load me up. You got it, Rocket. Absolutely. And Valar. Valar is going green, gold, and pink. Father Ron picking up all 4. Ron, that's going to get you got to be really close to ATT 12. And if that doesn't get you to ATT 12, Friday night might. You guys have not seen the rewards from Friday night. I'm gonna tell you guys this. With good gameplay Friday night, I think you guys will like the finale of Jigsaw Jungle, and I think you're gonna like the rewards from Jigsaw Jungle too. Not gonna open up everything that's gonna go down, but I think you guys will have a good time. Make sure I got everybody. We got a couple more minutes, so you guys take your time, look over it, ask any questions you want. I think I missed Busy Bee up there. Where you at, Busy Bee? There you are. All right, so Busy Bee went green. You got it, Busy Bee. Tin Man picking up all, getting ready for the tournament. I'm going to tell you, I know who Ben and Fly Rod are playing in the first round, and I'm so looking forward to that match. So in an hour and a half or so, I want you guys to see the matchups. You guys are going to love the tournament matchup when I announce the format. It is going to be a blast. And those that don't make the tournament still want to see you guys show up because I'm going to do some giveaways during the tournament, and well, you'll see. It's going to be a big deal though. So Tin Man, I got you, Ben. Gina picking up for Hart. Sheila Beasley going green. You got it, Sheila. Yep, you got it, Julia. I see you, Tin Man. Heart of Nixie's going gold. There's a couple matches tonight that could still affect brackets. That's why I'm not going to post them right now. Yep. I see Trigger picking up yellow for Sheila as well. All right, I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Sorry, I'm scrolling back and forth. Want to make sure everybody gets their gear, everybody gets their items, because I'm going to be working on this next couple days just to calculate. Because Saturday, your inventory is going to be 100% up to date, and in addition to that, you're going to have all your threads, all your bionic body parts, all of those things are going to be completely calculated. So Saturday is going to be a pretty big event. We're going to have a lot of one-on-one time Saturday. I did. I got you, Trigger. I got the one for Sheila. She got green for herself and then yellow. And then Gina picking up one for Mist as well. Thank you so much, Gina. Pick a color, Mist the Ninja. Mist is going to go yellow. I see the animal. And by the way, the animal's going to be looking for a tag team partner. We're going to get the animal doing some tag team. So if you are playing and you don't have a tag team partner, reach out to the animal and definitely want to see him when we start the brand new season. So animal, somebody just pick a color, red, gold, or pink. Thank you so much, Lynn. All right, so Father Ron, the Healing Grog is a upgraded healing potion. So make sure, Father Ron, if you're here, give me a quick 999 because I do want to explain that. It's going to increase your odds of getting a good heal. So whereas the potion, 1 or 2, 25% chance, 3 or 4, 50%, 5 or 6, 100%. Healing Grog, 1 to 3, 50% heal, 4, 5, or 6, 100% heal. So there's no 25% heal anymore. It's either going to be half or it's going to be whole. Now, there's a slight chance that you could become groggy. Animals going gold. So you could have a little bit of a hangover effect, but you're still going to get to heal from it. Got you, Joe. Got you, Gold. Ben said, who's the biggest underdog tonight who hasn't bought a pack? So we got packs for maybe Julie J. I see Mist. I see Nixie. So, Ben, I think probably Julie J. or Bilal. Or Hippo. Hippo and Bilal and Julie J. So, no. Well, not really times 2, Ron. 2 turns. So, what happens with the glass is it'll hit for that damage the first turn, and it will automatically hit for that damage the second turn. Not a heal over time, it's a glass effect. You can heal, but it's not going to stop the and same thing with the AP. All right, Bilal, pick a color, and Bonnie's picking up Hippo and Bilal. We got everybody in the house. All right, I think everybody got a bundle tonight. All right, so we got Julie J, and we got Bonnie picking up Hippo and Bilal. So Hippo, Bilal, everybody give me some colors. Amy. picking up for Will. I can't keep up either. I'm trying to get everybody's colors down. You guys are awesome. All right, let me start with Julie J. Give me a color. Amy's picking up yellow and green for Will. All right, I got Will on the board. Ben's trying to buy, and every time he buys for somebody else buys for him. That's beyond generous. It's like Ben's like, nope, somebody else bought. Nope, somebody else bought. All right, let me get colors for Hippo, Bilal, and Julie J. All right, so Hippo says gold for him. Now, I know this, it's not a trick, but if you're under the max ATT, green should be a bundle you guys are choosing. Because it has that wild card, it's automatically going to raise your ATT. Just saying. All right. Julie J says pink and yellow. You got it, Julie. All right, so I'm going to pick up a green pack for Tank because I know he needs the wild card. So Tommy, I'm getting you the green, and let me give the other green to Churl. Churl, I'll go one for Tommy, one for Churl, and Angel just picked up for Chuck the Messenger. So I think we got everybody covered tonight. So Chuck, give me a color. And that was Gabe, by the way. It's like you guys could hear Gabe. All right, one for Chuck and one for Churl. Chuck, how you going to get blue? There ain't no blue up there. He picks. Chuck, you can't be making up colors. It's red, gold, or pink. It's not even close to a blue. Cracking me up. All right, everybody. Hey, we're at 9:23, and once again, as promised, this is it's the craziest bundle we've ever done. I think there's 42 total items for those of you that bought entire bundles, including the treasure cards. So the biggest bundle we've ever done, the most complete, and hopefully it is as we close out. I'm really, really proud of what we've done with Jigsaw's Jungle and the PvP around it. I'm looking forward to the tournament next week, and I'm beyond excited for you guys on Friday night. So if just be there, be ready to be blown away. It is going to be a lot of fun. You already saw a little bit of what you're going to face early on, but it gets a little bit intense, and then the next chapter is absolutely amazing. So we're going to pause the bundles right there, and Cheryl says, Red, you got it, Cheryl. And these items are usable tonight. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I will stop and explain it as we get to the matches. So, and those of you that bought for other people, of course, you are going to get additional treasure maps for each additional one that you picked up. So that's going to catapult you a little bit in the treasure map standings, and there's going to be some in-game giveaways, but we're also going to be doing a couple things that are going to be some out-of-game giveaways as well. So hold tight. Many of you guys got the PDL survival pack, but we're going to add some more stuff to some mailers and some things that we're going to do that's outside the survival pack. You guys ready to get a little bit of PvP going? I got Chuck, and I got Churl, and I got Hippo, and Bilal. So we are going to, let's get to the scenario. Now, this site might look familiar. Ron, I will log back on tomorrow and see, because when I tried to look up the tracking number last week, I couldn't look up the tracking number. So message me tomorrow and remind me, and I'll look it up again if it hasn't arrived yet. And hopefully I'll at least be able to get a tracking number this time. So does anybody know where this is, by the way? There you go. It is West Virginia. So I wanted to give Chuck and Cheryl a little home field advantage. So this is Harper's Ferry, West Virginia. Right up the street from those guys. So I'm going to, who's my timekeeper? All right, Ben is keeping time. Let's start this match out. Ben, give me 30 seconds, and let's get the teams a little pre-match buff. So you guys have 30 seconds to give me any tapes, any elixirs you're going to use for this match. Right, Ben? Almost Heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Chuck's like, oh my God, y'all gonna die. There ain't no way Chuck's losing in West Virginia. I'm gonna tell you, Chuck, the locals are not gonna be happy. B is here. Bilal is here. All right, both teams, Chuck, Churro, Hippo, Bilal. Any tapes, any graphs, any elixirs, let me know now. Chuck going clear mind, and he's using his graph tape. All right, let's show everybody where our players are. I got B over here on this trestle. I've got Chuck over here because, Chuck likes to fish. Chuck, I got you right on these little rocks right here in the middle. Not sure what the fish are doing today, but there you go. Churl, there's a few shops over here in case you want to do a little shopping back here. And Hippo, we're going to put you up here on a rock. Because I'm sure there's some ICP song that has something about a rock and picking up a rock and beating somebody to death with a rock or something. So like anything you mention, Hippo can come up with an ICP reference. So you're going to be up on the rock. So here's the order. We're going to start out with Chuck, B, Churl, and Hippo. All right, timer has started. Chuck, you're on the clock. You got 20 seconds for your first move. 20 seconds for your first move. And as Amanda said, good thing, Chuck, there are no boats. Well said, well said. Because Chuck would blow one up. We got 10 man on the timers tonight, and that is, Ben is like super consistent with those timers. Look at that. That is like poetry in motion. All right, he's going to close to the edge of the town river. All right, so Chuck, 30 yards puts you about, and remember, terrain is going to be a factor. Going to put you about right there. Still a lot of range between you and everyone else. Bilal, you have 20 seconds, B. B is going to say, I am going to saw off part of the rusty bridge, and I'm going to put it in my sock, and I'm going to save it as I snorkel under the Shenandoah River to get close. I know. B's going to have something really detailed and I knew it. If you guys want entertainment, this is your match. So, swan dive into the river and move closer to Chuck. I don't know how well I can do a swan dive, but we'll do it. Splash. All right. There is this swan dive. All right, Churl, you have a 20-second timer. You're on the clock. 20 seconds for Churl. Close distance toward Chuck and throw a green bomb. Who's the green bomb going to target? Cheryl? You know, it's not too deep. It's probably 8 to 10 feet in some areas, but there's some rocks there. I mean, you could raft in it, but it's fairly shallow. All right, either. Okay, let's go green bomb to Bilal. All right, you got it. Green bomb to Bilal. Or Hippo. There you go. All right, done. Hippo, you got the green bomb. All right, Hippo, you're on the clock. You got 20 seconds. Well, he swan dove, but Hippo's like a professional swimmer. He has the ability to sort of, surface before he goes too deep. He wasn't that high up either. I mean, you're much higher. You're on the rocks. he's gonna belly crawl. Can I ask why you're belly crawling when you're like 100 yards away? I'm just curious, but I mean, sure, you can belly crawl. All right, we're gonna belly crawl you to about here. All right, you are officially belly crawled. All right, Chuck, you're up. 10-second timer. Remember, after the first round, everybody, timers speed up. We're about 6 minutes in so far. So if you guys want a good, entertaining, fun match, this is the match I've been looking forward to all week long. Chuck, 10 seconds. You keep your line of sight or keep their line of sight to you? Uh-oh, where's Chuck? We got Chuck on overtime. You can't double Goldar. One, all right, Hippo is up on this big rock. So Chuck, being that you're in this area, you live in this area, you can imagine that this bridge alone is probably a good 30 yards. And you're way over here. So him up on this hill right here, he's at least 60 yards away from you. That's problem number one. Problem number two, you can't throw but one grenade. You can't double Goldar. You could only single Goldar, but you're still not in range of Hippo. So let's try it again. Give him 5 more seconds. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard a double Goldar before. That might be a first. All right, he's going to get closer to the trestle. All right. Bilal, you have a 10-second timer. Swims to the shore and covers my body in mud like Amy from Predator and sneaks into a house to grab myself some lunch trying to get close to Cheryl. All right, let's see how much of that you can do. You are close, all right, but so he goes over here and covers himself completely in mud, and you start to move. You are camouflaged. It's a good move, actually. So Bilal is, he's camouflaged in mud. Does not make it quite over to the house, though. The swimming was half a turn. Covering yourself in mud was another half a turn. All right, Cheryl, you have 10 seconds to go. You notice a slightly slow-moving pile of mud over near the shore. All right, she is going to go acid rain. So let me see the distance here. All right, these buildings, you guys are a little tall for the buildings, actually. But, like, these are real buildings. So, acid rain, Cheryl, you'd need to be about right here. So the best you can do is get to about right here. So you can move closer, but no acid rain smoke this turn. Hippo, you got 10 seconds. Hippo's the furthest out, but yet he was belly crawling. Scale the rock wall down to the top of the bridge, Goldar to Cheryl. And again, you can get to the top of the bridge, which is here. She's about 100 yards away. He's still about 40 yards away. So the best you can do is get into range. But not close enough for a grenade. All right. Chuck, 10 seconds for you. It's about to get chaotic here in a hurry because they are certainly all closing in on each other. Yeah, this is probably the biggest map we've had so far. All right, so Chuck is going to go Leech Bomb. You got it. Leech Bomb flies in there. All right, Bilal, you got a Leech Bomb on you. Bilal, you got 10 seconds. Remember, to some of the newer players, the Leech Bombs are instant cast, and you still have to take half a turn to detonate them later on. Most people know that, but I just want to give you guys a heads up again. Bilal is on the clock. He might be putting on some extra mud. That's a lot of mud. The Leech Bomb will take 10 life from your opponent, Hippo, and it'll give it to you. Yeah, restart his timer. All right, Bilal, we'll reset. He lost connection, so we'll reset the timer 10 seconds to Bilal. All right, so he's going to eat his sandwich and go sneaky beaky to Cheryl. All right, so he did say he wanted a sandwich. And so he took a break, had a sandwich. and it's kind of sneaking in a little bit. Cheryl, there's a big moving mound of mud right about here. Jim and Dime zooming past. Cheering for all players. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. All right. There we go. We got spectators. All right, so Bilal ate his sandwich and moved a little bit closer. Sherilyn says, close in on Bilal, Silvar, then chill with the long. Oh, man. So she's in range. And Bilal just eats a Silvar, like right to the head. Knocks him down to 85 and 8. 85 and 8. Our first strike of the game. And now Churro is chilling with a twist. You got it. All right, Hippo. You're way back on the other side of the bridge. Still not in combat range. You're still 40 yards away from Chuck. I mean, meanwhile, Dimes is driving by. Yeah, they're back here on the boat. Swing across top of bars on bridge like monkey bars into Goldar throwing range to Chuck. All right. So, yes, you can get to about here. And Goldar to Chuck. Chuck, you take some Goldar damage. Chuck is rocking the graphene, though. But that doesn't help your overall health. It only helps your base health. Chuck down to 80 and 10. We're about 20 minutes in, everybody. If you're just tuning in, we've got Chuck on the clock with 10 seconds. Chuck is at 80 and 10. Churro 100%. Hippo 100%. And Bilal 85 and 8. Hippo and Bilal have a slight lead in the match. Remember, both teams going after their first victory of the season. One team is going to walk away without a win until next season. Yep, I know. Sad but true. But one team's going to be on the top of the mountain with some good momentum going into next season. Chuck, grapple Bilal's most prized weapon and toss a green bomb to Bilal. So you are not in grappling range, but you are in grenade range. So he throws a grenade right back. And it is a green giant. So Hippo, you are now on the clock with a little bit of damage. I'm sorry, not on the clock. You're on the board with a little bit of damage. So we got Hippo down to 85 and 5. Bilal, you're up next. Chuck 80 and 10. Cheryl 100%. Hippo 85 and 5. And Bilal 85 and 8. The tide just turned. Oh, no. Ben just wanted to know what everybody was drinking tonight. But do not drink and get on a train track, because apparently there is a train coming. Hippo. Choo choo. Chuck, 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 chuck. Yes, that is the second time ever in a live stream that I've made a choo choo. A locomotive. I'm gonna say it real manly. It's not a choo choo. It's a locomotive. It is rolling around the bend. Watch out, everybody. Bilal is going fool's gold at Churl. All right, Churl. Pick a number. If it is a 4, 5, or a 6, you take double Goldar damage. If it's a 1, 2, or 3, you take nothing. Bilal is going straight double or nothing. An 8 would not be an option. Got to be a 1 to a 6. All right, she's going 3. It is a 4. Bilal called it, right? Cheryl, you just took double Goldar damage. What a big hit. This is going to hurt a little bit. Knocking you all the way down to 65%. Chuck 80 and 10, Cheryl 65 and 5, Hippo 85 and 5, and B at 85 and 5. Hippo and B just took the lead, and Cheryl, that might have spilt a little bit of your Long Island iced tea, by the way. You're on the clock. Might be time to set your drink down and get serious. I mean, this is West Virginia. You can't be taking damage like that in your hometown. 10 seconds for Cheryl. Oh, I think Hippo's got her rattled. Look at this timer. Go around the back and hit Bilal with some snake. Oh, she's summoning snakes. All right. So we got a couple things going on. She's coming over here summoning snakes, so Bilal, you take snake damage. Down to 75 and 8. And around the bend, Gemstone, you need to be my prop here for a second. Sorry. Chuck, 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 chuck. Just like that. All right. That is the train coming around the bend. Chuck, you dive and roll out of the way heroically just to miss the train. But the train keeps going. Hippo, it vibrates. It's an old trestle knocking you down into the water. So Hippo, you get knocked off. Now, Animal said the upper dam broke, which means Hippo's in the water. So Dimes, you have to be my water prop. further pushing Hippo down the river. But he manages to grab onto a branch right over here by the bank. Just in the nick of time before you got swept off the screen. Hippo, you survived it. A little bit of water damage, but Hippo, you got 10 seconds. That was a high-speed locomotive. You have no idea how fast the trains go in West Virginia, Hippo. Like those conductors, they speed up when they see people on train tracks. All right, he wants to go, he's going to move in range and go glass grenade. So Hippo goes up in this direction. You see a small amount of mud missing that your partner took, and glass grenade. So the glass grenade is going to give you a D6, Cheryl. Knocking you down to 50 and 5 this turn. All right, Chuck, we are back to you. You survived a train. You guys have survived flooding, mud, Long Island iced teas. So Chuck wants to go gold glass with an enraged 3. Oh boy. Bilal, gold glass and enraged 3. Right there. That's a big hit. Now remember, the enrage is only for the first turn. But we got B down to 45 and 8. 45 and 8. And B, you're up next. So the scores are Chuck 80 and 10, Cheryl 50 and 5, Hippo 85 and 5, and B 45 and 8. Pretty close game. It's almost tied right now, everybody. Hopefully B has finished his sandwich, because he's gotten hit by snakes and grenades the last 2 turns. He wants to use a health potion and signal timeout so he can finish his sandwich. All right. The newly acquired grog. B, pick a number. 1 to 3. 50% heal, 4, 5, or 6, 100% heal. It's only going to be a difference of 5%, honestly, because he's at 45. And he picked 6. But he doesn't quite get the full heal. Bilal back up to 95. 95 and 8. And healing potion has been used. All right, Cheryl. Back to you. You have 10 seconds. And we have about 10 minutes left in this match, everybody. Hippo and Bilal have taken a slight lead via the healing potion. Until now. Cheryl is going BT7. She is like, forget your heel because... Now, Cheryl, you probably need to move just a little bit. But the BT7 is going to launch him up just like this. Is that a church in the distance with a steeple? No, we wouldn't get a B-sickle, would we? Oh, why not? We're going to get a Bilal sickle right there. Oh, no. What a terrible landing site. B, we're going to hit you with one AP. You got the launch. You got the BT7. But we just got a B-sickle right from the church steeple. So he is back down to 70 and not feeling very good about himself. All right. I don't know what type of sandwich it is, but it's pretty painful right now. All right, we got Hippo. Cheryl is not playing. She is straight throwing green bombs. Silvar's BT7. She's bringing out the firepower. That'll teach you guys to spill her drink. Hippo, 10 seconds. B just went straight Harvey Danger. Hold on now. Hold on. Back that thing up. Hippo just undid time. He just undid the B-sickle by throwing blue. Check this move out. As a defensive instant, let's go back. Back here. Cheryl throws the BT7 like so, and Hippo summoned blue. So it never happened. Bilal is back to 95 and 8. What a partner play. What a play by Hippo. Now, Hippo, you were actually on the clock because that was your defensive move. Ten seconds for Hippo. Hippo and Bilal now have the lead again. 95 and 8 and 85 and 5. Got about 6 minutes to go, everybody. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on. Very nice move. Purple effects have been minimized. Purple effects are minimized in the last 10 minutes. And remember, healing effects are lessened by 50% in the last 2 minutes. Hippo was so excited by that defensive move, he can't come up with an offensive move. Hippo, you're on the clock. Type it again. Hippo, you might have used a term or a phrase that YouTube doesn't like. So Type it differently. We do call this a muse. That's where it started. Julia started it. But it has happened a few times. Did not. And if it is like an ICP lyric, it probably will get blocked. I mean, you might have typed something like, smashing your fingers against someone's temples and that type of thing. Yeah, when it happens, if you guys run into that in your match, yeah, well, that's the problem. If you type something like that about like smashing your fingers in someone's temple, if it's overly violent, YouTube will flag it. Yeah, go less descriptive. I will use my thumbs to gently massage someone's temples. Maybe that might, get you. That might get you in the door. But okay, there you go. All right, he is going to try a full blast rush at Cheryl and temple crush. All right, who's your target? Is it Cheryl or Chuck, by the way? Yeah, gotcha. All right. He is going to rush in and try to do the ICP temple crush move, but she's wearing a helmet. There is no crushing the helmet. Hippo, you know you can't get past that armor. All right, Chuck, you're on the clock. We got to make up for lost time, everybody. We got a couple minutes to go. Healing has been minimized. Chuck, you got 10 seconds. Match is very close, everybody. Hippo and Bilal with a slight lead. Chuck's going to go mustard bomb. All right, mustard bomb. You may not have time to detonate it. There's less than 2 minutes to go, Chuck. Bilal, you're on the clock. 10-second timer. Quick timers, everybody. We'll try to get one more move in for everybody. 10-second timer. Chuck, you have a mustard bomb and a leech bomb still on your opponents. He's going to detonate both of them. All right, Chuck is going to gain 10. He's at 90 and 10. And he hit Bilal with the leech bomb. So Bilal, 85 plus the damage from the mustard bomb. 70 and 8. Rushes to Cheryl and pokes her helmet. Ooh. Bilal is going to go Crowley's Carver from hand-to-hand combat range. So he rushes in and goes Crowley Carver. Sherrill puts you down to 35-5. Sherrill, you're now on the clock. Sherrill's going to drop Control Smoke. All right, Control Smoke. You can't control smoke and attack, Sherrill. For sake of time, we're going to give her Reaper Sword attack on Bilal. Reaper Sword attack. $55-8. Hippo, you are on the clock. 10-second timer for Hippo. He is going to go Leech Bomb to Sherrill. All right, and that is time. And that is the last move of the match. The totals. Chuck, 90. Sherrill, 35. Hippo, 85. Bilal, 55. Hippo and Bilal get the win by points, by the closest of margins. Hippo and Bilal getting their first win of the season. 6 points to H&B. Chuck and Sherrill barely by less than 10 points. The match is super, super close. B and Hippo getting the win. Chuck and Sherrill so close again. Another close match in West Virginia. Went down to the wire. But now Chuck and Sherrill are going to have to wait till the off season, plan it together, and come back stronger than ever next season. And I love when these four players play. So Chuck and Sherrill, there is a consolation prize from me. 2 packs each player. Great job to all 4 players in the match. Very, very good job. And that should pick up a little bit of gear, but the match was well played. The mud might have did it. Actually, the play of the game, again, Hippo playing the Blue Falcon, which interrupted the B-Sickle. The B-Sickle, we already had it. We thought that was going to be the move, and he was way over to the other side of the town. But Hippo made the move at the right time, and it turned into a game-changing move. Great job. All right. We got another one lined up for you guys. So our second match is pretty big match. because there are playoff implications, and we don't know all the teams that are getting in the tournament, but there's a couple teams that mathematically still have a shot. Not everybody's getting in. But this match, we got Julie J and Nixie versus Football Master and Mist. Now, I was going to go straight Lambeau Field because I know Football Master really loves him some Aaron Rodgers. And I thought that might get him too pumped up. That might get him too motivated if he had to play on the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. So I thought, nah. Let's not do that. Let's put him in something a little wacky. Let's get some absolute wackiness tonight. So, Tommy, if you can do me a favor and give me a 30-second timer for Julie J, Nixie, Football Master, and Mist. Football Master is going double red graph. Steel Elixir. Mist is going double blue. Nixie going double blue. And did I miss Julie J? I may have. If I did, I apologize. Julie, did I get any pre-match elixirs or tapes? You got that right, Ocean Man. It is a BT7 waiting to happen. All right, here we go. We're going to put Julie over here. Nixie up here. Mist. Watch the terrain, everybody. And Football Master up here. All right, timer is started. Timekeeper, if you can give me a 20-second timer. Football Master, you're first. Nixie will be second. Mist goes third, and Julie J will be fourth. All right, he's going to go Gold Bomb to Nixie. And Summon Hawk to Julie J. Julie J, if you can type your weapons in chat, please. All right, we got a ring gun and a Black Widow bow. All right, Julie, 1, 2, or a 3. You lose your bow. 4, 5, or 6. You lose your ring. 1, 2, 3, bow. 4, 5, 6, ring. She picks a 3, and she loses her gun ring. So gun ring is taken. Gun ring is taken. 1 second, everybody. Pause the timer 1 second. All right, we are back. We are back, and Julie J still has her bow. She lost her ring. And number 2 to act is Nixie. Nixie, you're wearing a gold bomb. Julie J is missing a ring. 20-second timer. That's right. Come here, Gabe. He's trying to help. Leech bomb to football. That is only half a move. You have another half a move. You can do another bomb. You can move, or you could detonate. We know detonation of leech bombs does not work well in turn 1, though. All right, and we're going engineering trap in that vicinity, football. So engineering trap is in play. Missed. Missed, you're on the clock. You have 20 seconds. Mist is going to go leech bomb to Nixie and summon blue. Okay. I mean, Nixie has 2 leech bombs. And who is Blue's target? Literally all 3 of them are right here. Come here, guys. Come here, Gabe. Here. You want to help referee? Come here, come here, come here. Oh, my goodness. Man, you're getting heavy. Here. Help me referee the match. This is what's going on, buddy. We got 2 leech bombs. And Mist is casting Blue Falcon to Nixie, so this is going to hit. He's really interested in this game. He's like up at the screen. All right, so Blue Falcon is going to go in. It's better as a defensive, but it does go in and hit Nixie as an attack. So Nixie, you take first damage. Blue is going to hit you for overall health, not base health. Blue Falcon is out of play. All right, Julie J., you're on the clock. You have a bow. Gold bomb is not a leech bomb. It is just a damage-dealing bomb. It's the hardest hitting bomb that we have. Julie is going to go leech to football and carefully move forward like this. Be very, very quiet. She's hunting wabbit. All right, there you go. You carefully move forward. All right, we've got Football Master. You are not in bow range at this point. All right, Football Master is going to detonate the Nixie bomb. So he is going to detonate the gold, which is not a leech bomb. So Nixie is going to take that damage, knocking her down to 75 overall health. Has not touched her base health as of yet. And he's going to summon Rex to Julie J. Julie J., you get hit by Rex. First turn, you're going to take 5% damage, so it knocks you down to 95. All right, Nixie, you're up. 10-second timer for you. Correct. You have 2 leech bombs on you right now. No. You have 1 leech bomb on you from Mist. You have 1 on football. All right, so Nixie is going to take out Rex. Rex is out of play. And Mist, you're on the clock. Mist has a leech bomb on Nixie. Nixie has a leech bomb on football. And Julie J has a leech bomb on football as well. Come here, Gab. Come here, Gab. Come here. Get down from there. Get down. Come here, girl. All right, so she's going to move in under the cave. All right. Puts her a little closer. Julie J., you are up next. And you are within range of Mist. You and Mist are within 30 yards of each other. She is going to go Black Widow. She's going to go Black Widow. Any specialty arrows or standard arrows, Julie J? Standard arrows to Mist. Mist. You take a 10% shot. You are at 90. Mist is at 90. Nixie 75. Julie J 95. Football Master is untouched at this point. Football Master, 10-second timer for you. You're up, sir. Closer and go green bomb to Nixie. All right. He moves closer. Oh, somebody forgot there was an engineering trap there. You got engineered. And you do manage to launch the green bomb to Nixie. Nixie, you are up. Every player's taking damage. Julie J, 95. Nixie, 75. Football, 85. And Mist at 90. Very close match. All right, she says, if in range, throw Goldar at football, hoping it will land on Mist. Okay, I see what you're trying to do here. All right, in order to get in range for football, you need to be about right here. But you can move and throw. So, Football Master, you get hit by Goldar. And pretty big shot you're going to take from Goldar. Taking you down to 70. Taking you down to 70. All right. Grayson, get down. Stay away from the Tron Funko. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Hold on. We got a serious case here. Grayson decided he wanted to get into the Funko collection. Give me 15 seconds. All right. Crisis averted. They've gotten their entertainment for tonight. We are back. We are back in full effect. Yep. Grayson got penalized. So Football Master just took damage from the Goldar. Nixie throwing a big shot there. Missed. You're on the clock now. Here's the point totals. 95, Julie J. 75 missed. 70 Football and 90 for missed. This game's practically even. It's practically even at this point. So missed 10 seconds for you. All right, she wants to know if she's in range to Goldar Nixie. No. Here's kind of your range. All right, these stairs here, this is going to be about 15 yards here. But then you got another 15 yards here, and then maybe another 15 here. So you're about 45 yards away. Julie J's about 30 yards away. Green plasma arrow to Julie J. So Mist is going to hit with green plasma. It's a good shot, actually. Which is going to heal her while also taking some damage away from Julie J. Well played. All right, Julie J., you are on the clock. You're at 85. Nixie 75. Football Master 70. And Mist is fully healed after the green plasma arrow. Black Widow to Mist, and then move as far as she can. So Mist, you take another arrow shot, and she gets a little bit of movement. Remember, it's a two-handed weapon, so you don't get that much movement, but I'll give you the jump down. All right, Football Master, you are up. You're on the clock, 10-second timer. Red Glass and Summon Sam to Nixie. Oh, he's bringing it now. All right, Sam to Nixie is going to hit and also hit her for AP. She is wearing 2 pieces of blue graphene, though, so that is going to help her overall base. She takes 1 from Sam, which knocks her down to 12. And then the Red Glass is going to hit her for another 2 AP, which is going to knock her down to 10 this turn, and she will take another 2 on her next turn. Oh, no, she's not. Scratch that. Summon Blue just jumped out to take the grenade. So Football Master throwing the red grenade. Nixie bringing the Blue Falcon swooping in and flying away. So how about no damage from the red grenade, but she does still take 1 point of damage from Sam, and she also takes damage from Sam, putting her at 65 and 12. So she takes pet damage, but no grenade damage. Nixie, you are up. 10 seconds for you. Detonate Blue Leech on Football. All right, Football, that is going to knock you down to 60, and that is going to boost Nixie back up to 75. 75 and 12 Julie J and Nixie have taken control of the match. And it's not Blood Rain. It's Blood... Come on, Bloodfish. Get your own move right. You got another attack? He went from Blood Mist to Blood Rain. All right. And Blood Hail. There's a whole lot of blood stuff coming down. Okay. Terrain has gotten slipperier. More slippery. I think more slippery sounds much better. So the leech bomb is off of football and missed. You're on the clock. And Miss, take 5 damage from Blood Hail. Miss taking a boulder-sized blood hail right into the back of the head, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with blood hail. Move in as much as I can to heart. All right, you can, and it's going to put you here. All right, Julie J. Take 5 points of damage from Blood Hail. And you're on the clock. You got 10 seconds. BT7 to football. In order to BT7, I'm going to have to move you to here. Confirm you're okay with being there. And then you can launch the BT7. All right. Football Master. She is going BT7. And it is going to launch you. I mean, this is getting tricky. He barely misses the football sickle. But you're kind of in this little groove over here. I don't know if that's going to help you or it's going to trap you. Football Master, you take damage from the BT7 and you take 1 point of AP damage. Puts you at 45 and 12. 45 and 12, and you're up. You have a 10-second timer. And you take 5 points of damage from Blood Hail. You're at 40 and 12. All right, he's going to summon Bert. And Bert will take 1 point of base from Nixie, dropping her to 11 and upping football to 13. And he is going to go green plasma. And that is the juice. So Nixie gets hit by the juice grenade, taking her down to 60 and 11. Nixie, you are on the clock. Julie J at 80. Nixie at 60. Football at 40. and missed at 85. And Football Master getting the benefit of the heel from the green plasma. Nixie, you take 5 from Blood Hail as well, putting you at 55. Move into Hut on edge and lob Fool's Gold at football. That means kind of back here. All right, football. This is going to hurt a lot, or it ain't going to hurt at all. So listen carefully. You want a 1, 2, or a 3. A 1, 2, or 3 will be no damage. I'm going to let you pick. If it's a 4, 5, or 6, it's what Nixie wants. It's going to be double damage. So football, pick a number. 4, 5, or 6, you take double. He picks 5. And it is a 2. He takes 0 damage from Fool's Gold. No damage from Fool's Gold. He dodged a big, big bullet right there. Missed. You are on the clock. And between each of your opponents, 10 seconds for you. You cannot cast Mustard Bomb and also Goldar. Casting a grenade is a complete turn. Reset timer to 5 seconds. Reset to 5, Tommy. All right, she is going to go Goldar to Nixie. All right. Nixie taking a big shot from Goldar. 30 and 11. 30 and 11. Missed. Bringing out the heavy artillery. Julie J at 80. Nixie at 30. Football Master at 70 and missed at 85. Missed and Football have taken a slight lead. They've taken a slight lead. Julie J, you're up. Detonate Leech Bomb on Football. Glam Bam back from structure. You can detonate and shoot, and you can detonate and toss, but you cannot move. So detonate and Glam Bam. Where's the Glam Bam? Who's the target of the Glam Bam? All right, that you cannot do, because you're about 30 yards away from Football. So you're not in range for the grenade. You can detonate, you can move and grenade, but you can't detonate, move, and grenade. All right, so she is going to detonate on football the leech, which is going to put her back to 90. It's going to take football down to 60. And then she's going to go AP. So pink grenade to mist. Mist, that is going to hit you for 2. So that's going to knock you down to 12 AP. And Football Master, it is also going to hit you for 2. And it's going to knock you down to 11. So the AP hits both targets. Julie J at 90, Nixie at 30, Football Master 60, Mist at 85. Football Master, you have 10 seconds. Now it got serious. All right, so he is going to Enrage 3 and Goldar. And yes, that is a patented Football Master move because he likes to get the blue out early. So the Enrage 3 and the Goldar is going to hit for lethal damage. Nixie is at 0. And Julie J is using Prevention. Which prevents the damage from happening. Nixie, you are on the clock. You have a 10-second timer. The damage is prevented. Gold to football and clone smoke. All right, so she is dropping the clone smoke and throwing the gold glass to football. All right, 1 second. All right. Sorry, I'm back. Nixie is going Clone Smoke and then Gold Glass to Football. Football, that is going to hit you for 2 turns. Knocking you down to 50 and 11. Missed. You're on the clock, and there are 2 Nixies. She is going to go Goldar to Nixie, which probably doesn't make much difference if there's a clone there. So Mist is going Goldar again, her second Goldar. This one does not quite hit as hard as the Enraged 3 that Football Master had, but still going to hit pretty hard. Nixie is down to 10. Julie J 90. Nixie at 10. Football at 50. And Mist at 85. Julie J, you're on the clock. All purple effects have been nerfed, have been weakened if anyone uses purple. We are in the last 2 minutes. All healing is weakened in the last 2 minutes. 50% nerf on healing. We're within the last 2 minutes. All right, we'll let her refresh, reset the timer. All right, Tommy, reset Julie J's timer to 10 seconds. Julie missed, got hit with a Goldar grenade, and she's down to 10, and you're on the clock. All right, Julie J is summoning blue, and missed Goldar never hit. So that means Nixie is at 30. Football Master, you are on the clock. This is going to be the last round, everybody. This is going to be the last round. Both blues have been used by Nixie and Julie J. Football Master, you have 10 seconds. He is going to heel and seal and go big red to Nixie. There is no blue. All right, Nixie is taking a big red, putting her back to 10%, down to 10%. Football Master is theoretically healed and sealed. Nixie, you have a 10-second timer. Prevention has been used. Traps have been used. Intervention has not been used. And Football Master's rush has not been used. She is going to shoot Gorgo at Mist. Mist, you are taking damage from Gorgo. And that is time. That is time, everybody. So, the totals are as follows. Julie J, 90. And Max Base, only down 10%. Nixie is at 10. Football Master at 60 and Mist at 75. Mist intervenes it, so she never took the damage. The win goes to Football Master and Mist by points. 6 points for Football and Mist. 4 points for Julie J and Nixie. Very, very close match down to the wire. Football Master was down 40. Mist was down 15, down 55. Both teams did a little bit more damage on Nixie. So they teamed up. Great job, everybody. And that is our second match. Really, really good matches tonight. Do we have Bloodfish and Father Ron? Bloodfish and Father Ron. Let me see if each of you are here. And who's my timekeeper? All right. Our last match of the night, unfortunately, everybody, has been canceled. Bloodfish and Father Ron get the win. Amy has been dealing with a very, very sore shoulder. And they thought it would be best tonight to take tonight off. They have qualified for the tournament. So she wanted to be ready for Friday, and she also wanted to rest up for the tournament next week. And I have no problem with that. Both teams are in, but Father Ron and Bloodfish, I did have to do a roll call to make sure they are here so they officially get the win. So based on tonight's battles, I have the final tournament brackets that I'm about to unveil to each of you. So I know there's a lot of drama. 10 teams get in based on the schedule. A couple teams were really, really ramping up, playing good at the end. So let me say this before I go through seedings. Seedings are based in part on your record, in part based on your point differential, and also in part based on level of competition. So all three of those things are going to factor into who you play, where you play. At different times, we had different teams. You know, Will and Ray got out of the gates hot. Bloodfish and Father Ron in the second week. Then Dimes and Tank jumped up there. And at the end of the season, B-Dub and Amanda ended up not losing. So there's really not a lot of debate over who the number one seed is, and it's for seedings only. We've got some great matches lined up. What I decided to do for next week is we're going to do, instead of 3, we're going to do 2 matches per night. So that means Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, and then the finals will be on Wednesday. Now, as I said, the point differential for a forfeit is 1-0. And that is, in the entire season, that's only the 5th forfeit that we've had. So, yes, you get the win. It helps in the win-loss. But you don't really get to gain a whole lot of points. So it's kind of a, it's a catch-22, right? And several teams have either benefited from it or lost out on it. But with the new software we're using for stat keeping, that's the best way to go. So, once again, if you did not make the tournament, whether we know Chuck and Cheryl didn't make it, Hippo and Bilal got their first win, I'm going to ask you guys, show up every night. I am going to do a giveaway every night. So that means somebody's going to get a free bundle pack for showing up, cheering, getting involved. And it's going to be a team that is eliminated. So that means on Monday night, when it starts, I'm going to give away a bundle pack to one of the 4 teams that's not in. And then when 2 of the teams lose on Wednesday night, that means I'm going to give a bundle pack away to one of the 6 teams that's not in. So every night, even though you're not here, I want to encourage you guys to show up, get involved, and not kind of check out and say, hey, look, my team didn't make it, or I got eliminated in the first round. We certainly want to create sportsmanship and get people involved. And we got a couple more people that want to build tag team partners. So here are the official standings based on tonight's results. Let me take people off the screen. And there's some really good matches set up starting next week. So, the 4 teams that did not make the finals based on record and point differential and strength of schedule was Football Master missed, Julie J. and Nixie, Chuck and Cheryl, and Hippo and Bilal. Julie J. and Nixie were on a hot streak there, had a chance the last couple weeks to get in Football Master and missed as well. But as I said, it is a 10-person format. So appreciate the competition. I know it's been a long season. Everybody wants to have a shot. Everybody wants to be in the tournament. But this is the way it's going to go down. So Monday night, our very first match on Monday night at 9 o'clock is going to be Will and Ocean Man versus the Killer Bees. Will and Ocean Man versus the Killer Bees on Monday night at 9 o'clock. The second match on Monday night is going to be Amy and Villar versus Kel and Moonshot. The winner of hold on. Sorry. I've got the wrong, I'll readjust this. I also put Monday, April 29th. My apologies. April 29th is not a Monday. That is the Wednesday match. So, the winner between Bones and Villar and Kel and Moonshot will play B-Dub and Unforeseen on Wednesday. So, B-Dub and Unforeseen, that is a typo on my part. That is not Monday, April 29th. It is Wednesday, April 29th. So, Amy, the winner with you and Villar and Kel and Moonshot, whoever wins that introductory match, is going to have a date with B-Dub and Unforeseen on Wednesday night. Will and Ocean Man and Sheila and Busy Bee, the winner of your match Monday night, will have a Wednesday night date with Tank and Dimes. So Tommy and Tammy, yours is Wednesday night as well. Again, both those dates are typos if you're just looking at the chart. So if Bonnie, Amanda, or Tommy and Tammy, if you guys are all in chat, can you give me a quick 999 so I make sure that you guys confirm that your matches are on Wednesday night? All right, just want to make sure both teams know. All right, gotcha. All right, and my apologies. So, after Wednesday night, the next 4 matches were most of the mid-seeds. So, these are some of the best matchups. So, you can see on Friday night, we got Fly Rod and Tin Man versus Jim Stone and Mod Muse. What a great first-round matchup right there. So that was, I think, the number 3 and number 6 seeds. And then later on Friday night, the late match is going to be Rocket and Trigger versus Bloodfish and Father Ron, which Rocket and Trigger were the number 4 seed and Bloodfish and Father Ron were the number 5 seed. So obviously, those are going to be the most evenly matched up. They're going to be the most competitive based on records and win-loss, all of the above. So, then the winner between B-Dub and the Bones and Kel winner will advance to Monday versus the winner between Bloodfish and Ron and Rocket and Trigger. So that'll be the Monday match. Jim Stone and Mod, who play on Friday, versus Ben and Fly Rod. The winner of that match will advance to Monday to face the winner of Tank and Dimes, and then the first match between the Bees and Will the Bill. And then Wednesday night is going to be the championship match, and there's only one match on Wednesday night. But once again, we're going to continue to add bundles as we go through. So there's only going to be one team that's going to win. So that means there's going to be 9 teams that are disappointed, but that's the way it goes. Every time we have a tournament, we want the best out of everybody. And just want to ask you guys to show up and cheer people on, especially that last Wednesday night. You know, my hope is that we have all other 9 teams, actually all of the other 13 teams are there watching, or 12. All other 12, because 2 are going to be playing, are going to be watching to see who pulls out the victory. So you've got plenty of advance notice. You should know the teams at this point. You should know the players. You should know their strategies. You should know what they typically do in their matches. So start doing your homework. And yes, I got all kind of typos. So the championship date is not Wednesday, May 4th either. That would be Wednesday, I guess, May 6th. Yes, that's Wednesday, May 6th. So there's a lot of cut and pasting and going on. So again, 2 matches Monday night. Will and Ocean Man versus Killer Bees. Bones and Villar versus Kel and Moonshot. Then Wednesday night, Tank and Dimes versus that winner of the Will and Killer Bees match. B-Dub versus the other winner of the second match. And then Friday night, teams that haven't played. And then Monday night, we'll have the semifinals. And then Wednesday night will be the championship match. So no challenges, because we're not going to do anything that's going to change the standings and the record and the win-loss and the points, because it's pretty much established who was going to get in. There was a slight chance that the last team to get in, so you guys know, was Kel and Moonshot. And if Football Master and Mist would have won tonight by KO, if they would have won the match decisively 10 points to 0, Football Master and Mist could have snuck in the number 10 spot. But all the other rankings were already established. But it would have taken a knockout. So they would have had to knock out both players instead of just getting a 6-4 victory. That's the only way any of the seedings or any of the changes could have changed. And, you know, one thing that you guys can do, think back to earlier matches in the season and think about, you know, one move there, one bomb there, another tape going into a match there, using a pet at the right time or the wrong time. I mean, you'll play back those 6 or 7 matches that you guys had and probably think like, oh, we could have won that match. I think every team probably had that one match that they felt like they could have won if they would have played it a little bit differently. So, And absolutely. One thing to keep in mind, football, I think tonight just hit congratulations. I think he hit ATT 10. So he's going to be wearing tier gear. Mist is definitely getting much better gear. You can see Nixie and Julie J playing much stronger. Hippo and Bilal, that's another team that you guys better watch out. When they get a little gear, not only are they entertaining, but they're very strategic. So there's a lot of strategy in their sneaky moves, and they're a fun team to watch as well. And, look at Fly Rod and Tin Man getting in with the number 6 seed. And they ended up in the standings 4-2, and one of their losses was a forfeit. So, Fly Rod and Ben were close to being the number 3 seed. That's how close 3 through 6 really was. So, because we did finish a little bit early tonight, any questions about the new items, play, strategy? I sent you guys a new list of rules, modifications, updates, as far as how purple is going to affect teams, how healing is going to be nerfed in the last 2 minutes. Most of it I think is pretty self-explanatory. We are going to get guides out to you guys, hopefully within a couple of weeks. Guides will not be up by the tournament. I did not, Ben. Oh, a bracket competition. Ben, I'm not going to host it. Certainly you guys can talk amongst yourself. My first and foremost, because I don't have a horse in the race, so I want to watch good gameplay and I want it to be very entertaining. First and foremost for me, Ben, is that everybody walks away from it having a good time. That's my goal. And I think the more there's pride and ego and brackets and competition, then, we'll do some polls and some surveys. But sometimes that kind of gets people a little too competitive. And I certainly want you guys to be competitive and have a good time and want to win. I just don't want you to, be so competitive that you slam the controller down, walk away, and, are pissed off at everybody on Friday night. Because to me, Friday night is really what it's all about. The journey, the experience, the leveling up. The PvP is it's additional gameplay. To kind of understand your items and your weapons, and we certainly want to have a champion. Bonnie hasn't lost yet. I will guarantee you there's 4 or 5 people wanting to beat Bonnie. Like, who's going to be the team that takes down Bonnie first? And that's a big deal. It comes with the territory. You want to win and you're good, but when you're good, people are going to come after you. And she knows that. Bonnie's studying as much as anybody to keep that from happening. But everybody, get ready. Bonnie's not going to be bought. Good stuff. And thank you so much, Gemstone. Congrats to every tag team. So you guys, the foundation is set. You know where you stand. There will not be a stream tomorrow night. Friday night, we finish Jigsaw Jungle. There will be a nice reward for all players after you guys complete Jigsaw Jungle. It'll be something we have not done before, so look forward to that. Saturday, we will start streaming, and we will have our one-on-one. And we're going to do our level up event on Saturday. And I'll make an additional announcement on Saturday. But Saturday, we are not selling or buying items. Saturday, we are doing the level up event only, so everybody gets kind of all the way through it and complete undivided attention. If you have interest in selling inventory, I'm going to ask you guys over the weekend to start compiling list of your inventory. You can't do it till I get your inventory. I get that. So either Friday or Saturday, I will get your inventory, and then you guys can put together what you would like to purge, liquidate, get rid of, or exchange. So with that being said, everybody, I will not talk to you tomorrow night unless it is a one-off, and I look forward to seeing everybody at 9 o'clock on Friday. We got great things planned for you guys. And then once we finish Jigsaw's Jungle, I'm going to make another. I got like 3 announcements for you guys. I'm going to make another announcement for what to expect over the next 2 months for the next 2 campaigns. Thanks, everybody, for everything that you guys do. One more time, a shout out for all of our tournament players, not just the people that got in, but for all 14 teams that just did an incredible job throughout the season. A lot of matches. And a shout out for your host, who is losing his voice after calling his second straight season as a referee and as a scorekeeper and as a tournament administrator. So I'm having a lot of fun with you guys with the PvP. So thank you for everything that you guys do, and I'll see you Friday night at 9 o'clock. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.